อ All right. I think, and last time when I played this during the hunt video, I think I got this wrong. I thought like if you hit the switch, it would just give you 1 minute, but I think it adds on an extra minute to what you already have. So we'd want to flip this now, right? Yeah, I see. Okay.
Mr. President, thank you for your patience. I'm certain many of you have questions about this week's negotiations. Yes, it is true. A deal has been made. As of this evening, I am officially pleased to announce my mom says you're allowed to sleep over. One at a time. Yes, Tyler.
Mr. President, should I bring my PSP?
Great question. No, Dylan is bringing all his GameCube controllers, and I just got Super Monkey Ball.
Mr. President,
Mr. President. Yes.
There are concerns that the TV in your room is too small for split screen.
Okay, so my mom said she's going to watch NCIS in her room. That way we can use the big TV in the den.
Mr. President,
next question.
Mr. President, how late are we allowed to stay up?
It's tough to say right now. Currently, my mom is in talks with your mom, but it's not a school night, so we're looking at 10:30, 11 if we're lucky.
Mr. President,
Sir, what if we stick a towel under the door and talk like this?
Maybe.
Mr. President,
Yes, Spencer?
Yeah, what kind of snacks should I bring?
There is no need to bring your own snacks. My house has the really big pantry with like every food.
Mr. President,
Even fruit roll-ups?
Yep, and fruit by the foot. My parents are rich. Yes, you.
Mr. President, can you speak to the rumors about your really big pool?
Okay, yes, we can go swimming. However, everyone has to wear a shirt. I'm sorry. It's my mom's rule. We can't take off our shirts, and I honestly think it's better that way, actually. Aiden, you had a question?
Yes. What's your response to the epidemic of people not calling their hits when we go airsofting in the woods behind your house?
Okay. Look, people not calling their hits when we go airsofting in the woods behind my house has dramatically decreased ever since we implemented our don't be a bitch policy. And I feel tonight will be no different.
Slow down.
If you get hit and you do not call it, you're a huge bitch. And that's final.
You're a bitch. Shut the hell
Mr. President, yeah, are we playing tag after airsoft?
No, we're not babies. But when it gets dark, we will be playing Manhunt. Okay, we
President,
have time for a few more. Yes, you in the back.
can my cousin Caleb come?
No, he smells too much like tires, and his mom's gonna make my mom make us read the Bible.
Mr.
I have time for one more question.
Mr. President, please. Mr. President.
What's happening?
Ladies and gentlemen, I regret to inform you that Dylan's grandpa just died.
Are we gonna have enough controllers?
Controllers will not be in attendance.
Mr. President, we need those controllers. Split screen monkey ball.
Okay, I can look for my second off-brand controller.
The D-pad always jams.
We can take turns playing monkey ball. We can take turns. Look, if you get hit and you do not call it, you are a huge bitch. Damn it, Mitch.
I've been streaming on Twitch because I have big plans for the future. So if you want to watch, show some support, twitch.tv/greenbipper. Oh, and join the Discord too. I know it's empty and dead and boring, but I got big plans, big plans. All of you.
Bruh. What? I drew. What did you do that for? I drew.
I'm drawing. I'm drawing. I swear to God. I'm drawing. I'm drawing.
No.
He can't, he
What
can't
is
play.
this?
He can't play. Don't draw anymore. Okay, now you can draw more.
Okay.
The deck's out for you. You're fucked.
I drew that.
This rotates.
Hey, Andrew's winning.
Well, then get him. Why?
Let me. Let me.
Revenge.
Guess what? 7.
7.
Nice, 7.
So whoa,
7.
so many 7s.
Oh
No.
shit. What was that?
Why? I have the most amount of cards. What are you doing?
What are you talking about?
Hey, bro.
It's all fun and games till you get plus 20.
Uh-oh.
No.
I'm gonna draw a lot. You draw a lot.
You draw a lot.
No. No.
So stupid.
Oh yeah, this is the strat. This is the strat. I'm already back to where I am. I did it! I'm the new king!
Nice.
Oh, parade just for me? Give me the crown, Master Chief.
Nah. Never.
Wait, my profile picture's in the castle now. That's awesome. Sweet. I jumped from the castle? What? My name's top of, that's so weird to see. Top of the leaderboard. Chris. Current king. See if I get king again. What? Easy, I just did it. What? Blue Wolf Storm?
I beat you.
Pity.
What? What the heck did you spell? You searched up words. You have words.
I searched it up like a year ago, last time we played.
In.
Ops. Opposition.
Bing. Chewing.
Bento. That was slick. That was slick.
That was the best word. Best word ever.
Yeah, that was free.
Def.
What is that?
Oh
What
my
is
goodness.
that?
These guys are beasts. That like these are not real things, dude.
Quack quavers?
We
This is
lose
gonna
this.
suck.
Like we're gonna lose this so fast. What is that? He's spamming his keyboard and he's getting it right.
What? Where's cat? What?
He's in a different language. or something.
Hobbledehoods? Hobbledehoods? No. Tens.
Oh. It's so funny because they use such big words, so we can just use all the small ones.
Yeah.
That's not a real word.
GOTSGAMING, please subscribe. GOTSGAMING.
VR has been a pretty big hobby of mine for a little more than 4 years now. About halfway through 2019, I saw my first ad for the Quest 1, and immediately fell in love. I bought it early the following year and have been using it ever since. It was the perfect headset. It could do anything and everything, all by itself. But, you know, anything after 4 years is due an upgrade. And boy did I get one. This is the Big Screen Beyond, and the only headset I've ever used better than the Quest 1. This little guy packs a lot of power, and because I need a 10-minute video to fill my quota, we're gonna break this whole thing down. When my Quest 1 kicked the bucket a couple months back, and I finally decided to get a new headset, I was faced with a pretty big decision: which headset to actually get. A ton of people suggested the Quest 3, but honestly, it's just got a lot of features I don't think I'd use every day. Like the pass-through, for example, super cool, I think it's awesome. I'd probably only use it like twice and just go right back to playing Beat Saber. And really, just to keep it short, it just wasn't what I was looking for in a headset. The Quest 2 also, entirely out of the picture. I hate that thing. This obviously just left me with PC VR headsets to get, And spoiler alert, I went with the Beyond. I could have gone with Pimax or Vive, but no. And the Index is like the only other headset as old as the Quest 1, and kind of just like a general downgrade. And after a lot of thought, the Beyond kind of just turned out to be the exact headset I was looking for. And we'll go through why, but starting out with what's most obvious about the headset is its size. This monster is only 127 grams, and only 52 millimeters wide. If you take out the face gasket, it cuts these numbers in half. Speaking of the face gasket, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen. Before you order your headset from Big Screen, you submit like a 3D face scan so that they can custom build it to fit your face. A literal perfect fit. And then this leads us to one of the Beyond's biggest selling features, comfort. And honestly, there's no other way to describe it except perfect. I mean, I just told you how they custom build it to fit your face, right? And because it's so light, like less than a pound, you don't get that weird pain on the back of your head from the head strap just drilling into your cranium. I mean, I just told you how they custom build it to fit your face, right? And because it's so light, like less than a pound, you don't get that weird pain on the back of your head from the head strap just drilling into your cranium. This is a problem I had with the rigid strap on the Quest 1, and I think the fact that the Beyond can fix that problem with a soft strap is a testament to how comfortable it is. Although I do advise not to set the head strap too tight. The face gasket is squishy, but it doesn't have a whole lot of material to it. And I've set it tight a couple times and got like a pretty bad pain right about here. Seriously though, it's a super simple design that maximizes comfort and does a fantastic job. To cut costs and processing power for the Beyond, it just like leeches off of Steam VR. It uses lighthouse tracking, index controllers, and just like plugs right in. No like third-party softwares or anything. It does have like its own drivers software, but these are like automatic lighthouse to cut costs, index controllers, and just like plugs right in. No like third-party softwares or anything. It does have like its own drivers software, but these are like automatically downloaded, and the full functionality of the headset is available even when it's closed, unlike some other softwares I've used, so it doesn't really count. Circling back to the tracking, I really like the lighthouse tracking. It feels about the same as the inside-out tracking on the Quest. I do run into some tracking problems because I play in like the corner of my room, and if I face the wrong way, it's like hard for the base stations to see. I need to get a third base station, but that's more a problem with just like my small room than the headset. And the controllers are great too. After using only Quest controllers for years, like the Index are honestly a really good upgrade. And I honestly think that these would have been a better upgrade than like the Quest 3's controllers. Although I haven't tried them, so I can't really say. Also, the Beat Saber performance? Not looking good. For those of you who care and are smarter than me, this is what my swings look like right now. I'm pretty lost when it comes to controller settings. I think they're pretty good, like they look straight to me, but I've also never really done this before, so I don't entirely know what I'm looking for. I am aware of the crazy amounts of saber wobble. I think this is really just me not being used to the controllers, especially how heavy they are, so I'm kind of just like working on that over time. Long story short though, I might end up being a tech player. Now we can move on to the main course. The #1 selling point for the Beyond, and really the only reason why you're here, the displays. These are only second to the Vario Aero, and you can't even buy that headset. This thing comes packed with two 5120 by 2560 displays, and the kicker, it's micro OLED. Every time I put on this headset, it is mind-blowing how good these visuals are. 2 months I've been using this headset, and every day for 2 months I have been blown away by how great this thing looks. It's seriously like a level of clarity impossible to describe. You just have to experience it. I remember the first time putting on the headset and just being amazed by how good Steam VR alone looked. And even more surprised by how easy it was to read. Seriously, that's a luxury you didn't know you needed. I just spent like an hour looking at trippy VR chat worlds and listening to music. Every minute more amazing than the last. And the OLED displays just make it that much better. Most headsets work in like this gray to blinding white color scale, making dark areas in games not super dark, and really bright areas in games just like desaturated. The Beyond though works on a pitch black to white color scale. So if you're playing a game and you're in total darkness, you see total darkness. And instead of having like all the bright areas look really desaturated, you've got really sharp visuals with amazing contrast. The examples I show are pretty jarring, and that's not really to say like the Quest 1's visuals were like horrible, or obviously it's not like entirely desaturated to where it's gray, but the Beyond's visuals are actually that much better. I could glaze the displays on this headset for hours, but that's not super great for watch time. And even though this headset is the best purchase I've ever made, it's not perfect. The biggest drawback for this headset, I think, is the lack of an audio solution. You've got headsets like the Index with like their off-ear kind of headphone type things, and then headsets like the Quest 1 have speakers in the head strap so you can actually listen to what you're doing. The Beyond, though, has nothing. It is dedicated PC VR, so any Bluetooth headphones or earbuds are going to give you the audio you need, but honestly, I kind of just don't like it. It feels like they get in the way too much. And it gets really annoying, like if you have to take your headset off, you have to take the headphones off first, and then trying to find them with your headset on is just a pain too. Big Screen does sell this additional like audio head strap for $100. I did buy this, but they haven't released it yet, so you can't get one. But the Beyond itself has everything it needs to be compatible with other audio solutions. So you can actually make your own for pretty cheap, as long as you're willing to put in that work. The audio head strap is set to release pretty soon, so I'm not really concerned about it, but for the time being it is very annoying. The price of this headset is not light either, especially if you're someone like me who's coming. The audio head strap is set to release pretty soon, so I'm not really concerned about it, but for the time being it is very annoying. The price of this headset is not light either, especially if you're someone like me who's coming from a standalone headset. Not only did I have to buy the $1,000 headset, but I also had to buy base stations and controllers for tracking, and a brand new GPU because mine wasn't good enough. My total purchase came out to about $2,000. No job, by the way, just all credit card debt. And altogether, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Like, why would you spend $2,000 on a headset that doesn't have audio, requires a PC and lighthouse tracking, that has no pass-through, and a small sweet spot, when the Quest 3 is only $500? Well, because I wanted it anyway. I'm in a really unique position where I'm super happy with my purchase. The Beyond is the best at everything I want out of a VR headset, so it's the best for me. The best Beyond wanted it anyway. I'm in a really unique position where I'm super happy with my purchase. The Beyond is the best at everything I want out of a VR headset, so it's the best for me. The best-in-class displays, the amazing amounts of comfort, the ease of use, and just sheer power the Beyond has, it's what's keeping me in love with VR, and why I adore this headset so much. With that said, would I recommend this headset to somebody? Absolutely not. I love this thing, but unless you're going to get $2,000 worth of entertainment out of this thing, it's not worth spending $2,000 on. But at the same time, the opposite is true as well. I've only had this thing for like 2 months, and have racked up almost 150 hours in Steam VR since. I already got my $2,000 worth, and it's still got a long life ahead of it. This headset is a really big change for my enjoyment in VR, but not so much for the channel, so there's really nothing left to go over. This video was really just like my pseudo-review of the Beyond. I might make a full-length review one day, but that would be like a year after using the headset. I think that's fair. And just before I go, I do want to make like a little announcement. I understand that going radio silent for 6 months in between videos can be pretty annoying. And even though it doesn't look like it, I am working on these videos every day. And as an excuse to use my Twitter account, I'm going to start posting on there just to kind of keep y'all up to date on what's going on. It's not going to be anything big because I don't really expect many of you to head over. But I'll be posting like little progress updates, stream and video dates, and a ton of pictures of my dog. Because, let's just face it, she's cuter than your dog. The account's name is the same as the channel. Head over there if you want, it does help out. That said, thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, all that jazz. And I'll see you next time. You wanna be in the video? Say something nice. Ew.
Do Tom Segura
you